Man, G, well, not G, but B, why you had to bring up the Kelseys? Man, I forgot all about them. Uh, even though I was watching WrestleMania, I don't know if you all watched that. I seen they was in Philadelphia, and there's of course, they got to bring out a Kelsey, and he gets shirtless and does his whole thing. Tired of him in this thing. Between the Kelseys and the Clips, sick of this week. I am happy it's Friday. It is over, fellas. How are you all doing? Hour 2 of the homies. What's happening?
Chilling, bro. Chilling like a villain. We just had a big power hour right off the top. We're gonna jump into it on the second hour. We're gonna talk all kind of sports, man. And I don't know if you seen what I just texted you, but Tiger Woods made the cut, dog.
Yeah,
we'll get into that a little bit.
Yeah, 24 straight.
24 straight, bro. 24 straight record. Set the record. Woods out there killing them.
Killing them. Huh? Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's not do a thing here, G. You sound like you got your powers from your clip.
I think he in 24th place when I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah, G is always doing a thing.
He's always doing a thing.
For
I'm
sure.
killing him.
That's big facts.
Big facts.
Big facts. All day and night.
All about it, man. But yeah, you all say you're good. It's Friday. Welcome everybody in the live chat, everybody listening to at home to hour 2 of the homies. Homies, also known as homies OT. So G got his powers from the eclipse. I'm drained by the eclipse.
I can't do that that wrestling stuff. Like, what is that? A grown man soap opera. I can't do that.
Why not?
It's just not my thing. I can't do it.
I see you got your eclipse glasses on.
Yeah, that's right.
Protect those eyes. Tate, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm rolling with the homie B Dirt, man. I can't
bus.
I can't do the grown man soap opera, man. I think I stopped that, man. Back last WrestleMania, I remember watching because my brother ordered it for his friends. I was at the house. WrestleMania 3 with Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Wow. What's that? 88?
Couple days.
Going back that far.
Couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
This was WrestleMania 40, and WrestleMania started in 85. So
I think that was WrestleMania 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I can do though? Tomorrow night, UFC 300. There will be some action on some fights. It's a really good card. I'm waiting for it.
Slow down, B. Slow down. You're putting the cart before the horse.
Now we
got some action talk coming up.
Here's the real action on UFC, not at my house though. Smoked pork loin, Cajun barbecue shrimp, grilled balsamic asparagus, mashed potatoes, gravy, all the fixings, dessert.
Who cooked all that?
Come on, that's me. That's tomorrow. I'll be cooking it tomorrow.
Damn, B Dirt, I might drive to Pittsburgh just to eat. For real.
Dude, I'm an ex-chef and restaurateur.
That's what I'm trying to say. I might drive there to get it, man.
We throw down when we have fight nights.
Claude, stop it. Put it. Oh, man, we ain't got the Matrix of it. They ain't roughed up nothing. You stop the madness, bro. Stop it. And get beat down. What is you talking about? Ain't no been a roughage going on.
Oh, we got George Teston back, Claude back, Reginald Rivers, Afton, everybody back.
Did you say gravy for a fight party?
Mashed potatoes and gravy, baby. Take a nap if you want to.
You will. You're putting the whole house to sleep.
Don't bother me.
That is not a fight food. I wanted to ask you all in the last hour. Top 5, because Tate brought it up. I wanted you all to make a list of top 5 most controversial athletes, but we'll get to. But that's your homework during the show. Just think about it.
See, B Dirt. Don't everybody get all the bullets out in time.
He did. He got a really nice rundown, and now he's giving.
But that wasn't on it.
Now he's giving us extra credit
because you all gave it to. Pause. Because you said it during the show last hour. And I said, that's a good topic. So I'm not going to put it to you now. Just think about it over the hour. We'll come back to it at the end of the show.
Okay.
But
big G. Pirates up 5-2 going to the ninth.
Yeah, but we smoked them yesterday, so
okay.
We'll be all right.
I'm sorry, Pay. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Let's start off this hour of power right here. Ooh, 5-minute mark. Let's go. College basketball season is finally over. UConn's men's took it for their side. South Carolina women's, they got it for their side. They're both the champs. Tate, I'm gonna start with you. Which of those champions are you most impressed with?
Oh, that's tough, man. When you think about UConn has won 6 championships in the last 25 years. I mean, it don't even seem like it though. I mean, three different coaches.
Mhm.
Calhoun, what's the little guy who used to play for him?
Ali.
Kevin Ali, and now Billy.
Dan Hurley.
Danny Hurley. Yeah, so almost got to say them, man. But Dawn Staley, they up and coming though, man. You know, they got three quick.
No, that's 2. No, you're right. There's 3. That's their third. That's the third.
That's 3. So, man, I think I can't deny UConn, man. But I mean, as far as the women's go, like if we talk about one or the other, UConn. We talk about men's and women's. South Carolina's over the women's. I mean, taking over for UConn, who was a beast. Tennessee, who was a beast. LSU been nice. I mean, yeah, give me UConn, man. I'm picking between the 2. They got a heck of a program, and I don't think they're going nowhere.
So, G, I like where Tate took the question, but I'm gonna ask you the same question, just a little bit different. Of these 2 champs, just this year, 2023, 2024, which one's championship was tougher?
South Carolina.
I like that.
South Carolina, because you were up against the women that had the young lady that's changed college basketball forever. I mean, the draw and the lure of Caitlin Clark in that championship game, and there was a lot of phantom calls that was out there too on that championship game, and she was getting away with some murder show with pushing off and all whatever else. So at first I thought they was just going to hand it to her, but ultimately South Carolina fought through and battled through, man. And I think I think Zach Edey was the player of the year on the Purdue side. You know what I'm saying? And Tate, Zach Edey done worked himself way into the first round based on that performance he had against UConn.
Yeah, he did, but that's kind of what they wanted him to do. But
yeah,
I gotta put more respect on Klingland's name. B Dirt was talking him up. Still don't think he gonna go before Edey in the draft, but he's a lot better than I thought he was.
Yeah,
playing against another big like that.
Do you know where I heard that his estimated draft stock was as of today?
Back of the first round.
3rd overall pick.
Zach Edey?
No way.
No. Klingman.
Oh, okay.
No way. No freaking way.
I swear. Listen, man, I was listening to it on Fox today.
I don't dispute what B Dirt's saying. They said this is one of the weakest drafts in a long time. So
it is. It's a rough draft.
I trust everything I hear from Fox Sports.
But the ladies, man, they handled their business against Caitlin Clark. And plus they was undefeated. They ran the table, bro. Come on, man. Do you know how hard that is to do?
Hey, Pay, but if Caitlin Clark had won, it would have been all time. She'd have went through LSU, UConn, South Carolina. She was boss. It would have been all time. She had made it through. But yeah, I do agree with you with South Carolina over UConn, Big G, as far as how he asked you the question.
It is an interesting question because something that's only been done in my sports viewing life, which is 31 years so far. 3 times has it happened, back-to-back championships in the men's side. And something that's incredibly hard, even though it's easier on the women's side, but it's still incredibly difficult to have a perfect season and put the cherry on top of the trophy. It's really crazy. B, I got a question for you. Same topic. G brought it up. G mentioned her name like Candyman. Said it 3 times, right in the mirror. Who's the most famous white basketball player going right now? Is it Caitlin Clark?
Big facts.
No, I would say it's Luka Doncic because
Luka's more famous than Caitlin Clark
because
right now.
of the international appeal of Luka. Yes, that's my say.
G, you agree with that, Luca? Famous?
You
Clayton Clark?
you already know how I feel about the subject, dog.
Has nothing to do
Ain't
with
no
fame.
freaking
Has
way.
nothing to do with fame.
Kate, man, do you realize that Caitlin Clark made a University of Iowa $79 million? Iowa is out in the middle of Iowa City, Iowa. They have less than a population less than 70.
Hold on. Do
it
they
was
watch her
83
in
million.
Serbia? Worldwide, more eyes on Luca.
I would say they're more Americanized, which generated more American dollars because it's must-watch TV in America, and we're the biggest consumers on the planet.
Oh, I think it's been the most hyped thing in American sports this year, 2024 so far, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Not arguing that. It's Caitlin Clark in this Final Four, without a doubt.
Yeah,
the numbers don't lie.
79 million she generated just for Iowa. 79 million.
I heard over 83.
I did too. I heard over 83.
18.4 million viewers in the championship game, and over 3.5 times more money bet on the women's championship game than any other women's sporting event in DraftKings history.
She's out there killing them. She's out there killing. She's killing them, man. She's killing them.
Can I answer the question, Pay?
Go ahead.
I'm siding with B Dirt. It's Luka. I mean, yeah, he's international, Big G. He's everywhere.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. And he creeping up on that MVP too, though. I'm just saying.
I can tell you. I'll say this for G. I'll say this for G. If Luka played in college basketball, 15 million people wouldn't have watched his last game. Just saying.
Big facts. Player. Hey, big facts. Big old huge ones.
If it was the European taking over American college basketball on the men's circuit, it might. But no, you're probably right. I mean, Caitlin
Toronto.
Caitlin Clark was a warm, fuzzy story. So people really got into it, and you can never dismiss the fact that she brought in. I mean, quite literally, a whole bunch of white eyes.
Tate loves them some warm and fuzzy.
I think Joker worldwide, Joker more popular than Luka.
Really?
Joker?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes. Joker's not really marketable like that, man. I mean, Luka's way more marketable. You're just trying to hate on everything, Luka, man. You're just trying every chance you get.
The Joker be getting world championships, bruh. The Joker gets world championships.
Luka, Luka's got some.
He ain't got no chip. No, zero. No, he ain't got no chip nowhere. Joker's got chip everywhere.
He was a kid when he was playing over there. I mean, but none of those world championships are NBA championships, which is the actual world championship. So throw that out. Get rid of that.
JPZ said, "What about Wemby?" JPZ, they said white.
Yeah,
I don't know that he's completely white.
We're
gonna have to phone a friend on that one.
Yeah, he look tan. Little mix of
Player.
Hey, Tate. Claude might get put up in the matrix again.
What Claude say now? Fake news, Big G.
No. The next one. The next one.
Claude, man.
Oh, he might be right over Caitlin Clark. That's who you're going by.
Yeah, he might. Claude Bishop, one of our loyal live viewers. Shout out to Claude Bishop. He says Luka has the hip hop crowd.
Claude. Yeah. And Wemby is next up, though. Wemby next. I want y'all to know.
Worldwide?
Yes, Wemby's a beast right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Wemby's right now.
I agree.
He's in the MVP conversation next year already.
In the MVP next year.
He's in the conversation.
Oh, stop
next year already.
Stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. Stop it.
Sorry.
No freaking way. No.
And DPOY this year.
He might not win it this year just because it's he's a rookie and all that, but he definitely was going to win it next year. If he's as healthy as he is next year, as he has been this year, oh, he's got that in the bag. They might give it to Gobert one more time.
No, bro. The top of the poll is Joker.
Not for
Joker ain't
defensive
go-
Hey,
players.
are you doing this on purpose, G? Are you just because it's Friday? Are you just dropping those lines?
Listen, man. The Joker, the best in the. I'm not
Man,
gonna
we
say
talking about
DPOY.
defensive player of the year, Big G. What are you talking about?
I'm saying best in the league. The Joker.
Top of the poll. What the?
Yeah, the
Player.
Joker.
At the top of the pole in
Joker.
your basement.
Joker. Joker, the best player in the league.
All right, man. V, you kicked it off. You was talking about there's gonna be some action this weekend, right? But before we get to that action, let's talk about the biggest scandal going right now. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's over. You know that Shohei Ohtani thing happening. Y'all been keeping up?
It's
Had
garbage.
a major
I'm so
development.
pissed. I'm so
Yeah.
pissed. Go ahead, man. It's trash. It's garbage. Go ahead.
For
The
me,
feds
it
are
seems,
involved.
well, yeah, they was already involved. It was, because larceny.
There
They
was
were
an
going to be
indictment,
involved.
though, right?
Yes, it's been that indictment, as you said. It seems too perfect for me, even though it makes Major League Baseball's bed very warm that this is wrapping up just like they wanted. Buddy, the former interpreter for Shohei Ohtani, he confessed.
Ippy is his name.
Ippy. He confessed, and there's a plurality of smoking guns in the text messages the feds found when they searched his phone. And they can't, and this is the big one, they cannot find any evidence that he bet on baseball. So basically saying he didn't, he did everything.
Because he
right.
smoked his phone. He smoked everything, bro. He smoked all that stuff.
Everything is still in the cloud. You can just because you erase from your phone doesn't mean it's
He
gone.
smoked it. He
Listen.
smoked it, bro.
The cynic, I'm with you, G. The cynic in me is ready to call there's some BS on this. I don't like none of it. Like, to me, if you're a gambling addict, if you're an addict at all, if you're a gambling addict to the extent of 19,000 bets, that's 25 bets a day, then there's no way you could have kept this secret. There's no way. There's no way you can have a regular day job, have a regular life while you're blowing up your 1970s era back alley bookie every 10 minutes to place a bet. I just don't believe it, man. Like, is anyone else confused by how he can do that and it not raise suspicion anywhere? Yet he's that smart to get away with this for all these years, but he's not smart enough to not be so sloppy with his text messages. My pay dirt co-host B, we got it. We do a gambling show. How is this ringing for you, man?
This is a good segue from Tim, because Tim just put up $16 million too. So that's what's the fun part for me about how the dots don't align is originally the report was $6.5 million. Now they're saying it's $16 million going out of his account.
Mm-hmm.
But the trace back to paying the bookie is $40 million.
There's some stuff missing.
Where's the other $24 million?
Exactly, bro. He smoked the phone. He
There's
smoked the evidence.
There's a lot going on there. Yeah, is that the $24 million that was bet on baseball? I don't know. But something doesn't add up. So I listen, when I first $6.5 million, I was like, okay, I could see how, $6.5 million, I could see how maybe a Major League Baseball player that had all that money and was in a strange country, how 6.5 might get away from him. But you're talking about 16, maybe 40. Nah, man. Nah. I think that you're looking at a situation. This seems like a fall guy situation to me. I don't want to point fingers, but it's just weird. It's just odd.
We knew that from the very beginning that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The boy was going to take the fall for him.
I mean, he got 700 million reasons to do it
and come out and be made whole. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
he probably won't even go to jail. I mean, if we're being real about it, he probably will do a slap on the. Probably get a fine. There'll be some restitution because you do got to pay that back.
He'll do a white collar facility for a year. My guess.
Maybe
Shohei gonna say he don't want to press charges.
It doesn't matter. It's embezzlement.
Yeah, they'll pick it up. It's a Fed. They'll get him on a Fed charge. He'll do some Fed time.
Yeah, you lied to a bank. It don't matter.
facts.
It don't
And-
matter
and-
if he wants to or not.
And that's the next one, B. That's the next one, B. You all got Zelle. You all have before Zelle, you all have, I'm sure you all have wired some money, walked into a Western Union and tried to send somebody some money that wasn't in the same vicinity as you, right?
Yeah, you gotta give blood.
Right. There is a limit on how much money you can Zelle somebody. There's
Absolutely.
a limit how much money you can wire somebody.
Absolutely.
At a certain number, you got to come in to show your face.
Absolutely.
Do this transaction. You got to come in and show your face and sit with the branch manager. How are you pulling all this money off and sending it every which way to funny locations, and no one's got to say, hey, Shohei, come talk to me. Come see me.
Because he smoked the evidence. He smoked the evidence.
But maybe he just got access to Shohei's bank accounts, though. That's all
He
it
does.
would take.
He confessed that he does. But my question is, the bank that they're not naming. I'm looking at you, Bank of America. This is something you would do. Not if you're going to sponsor the show. Please, mute that.
He said muted.
If you are doing all these transactions, like it gets flagged. Especially if it's an overseas type of account, they're gonna say, "Hey, we need to talk to you. Your account is on hold. Come in the bank now." I don't know, man. Maybe I'm too much of a cynic. I don't know.
He cooked the evidence, bro. It's big cooked. It's
Big
good,
cooked.
big cooked, man. It's cooked it. He smoked it. He cooked it. They gonna make it go away because they can't lose out on their 200 million or whatever amount of billions of dollars this dude is worth, and it's a shame. It's a shame, man. It's because you know if they cut his head off, right, and like he's done, ain't no more dudes coming from over there to play over here, bro.
Tim said
And
with that amount
They
of money,
can't take that. They
I
can't
would
take
have
that.
been alerted.
Yeah, big facts.
Now, it wasn't all bet at one time. I think the largest bet that I heard so far was 160,000. Still nothing
Yeah.
to scoff at, but his last bet made was $10.
No,
That means he was out. He was throwing the
on
Hail
empty.
Mary, Big G.
get on straight empty. He was on empty, man.
He said, "Let me put in this 2017 parlay
Mhm.
with this $10. See if I can get it all back."
He's chasing. And this is why, and we say this all the time. I pay dirt. Shameless plug. Don't chase. When you're down, just wait a while.
Cut it off,
Hey,
and keep it pushing.
Hey, Tate, don't chase on betting and be a lot like being on tilt.
Being on tilt for the poker.
Being on
yeah.
tilt. That's the poker version.
I know how that is.
Straight tilt. That's hilarious.
Got check raised one too many times.
Mm-hmm. Nothing left in the tank, buddy.
All right, G, you're getting out of pocket with this Freaky Friday colloquialisms you're using. On top of the pole, he's empty, nothing left in the tank. Relax, bro. Relax. Take a breather. I'm gonna need you. We're gonna go to a
There
break.
ain't nothing to see.
No Diddy, player.
No doubt.
Listen,
No
we're gonna
Diddy,
take a
no
break.
doubt.
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna let G take a moment, get a sip of water, and the rest of you, while G's getting his sip of water, listen to our advertisers. Show them some love. Don't you might hear something you like. And for the rest of you that's joining us live on this Friday, stay put. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Man, homies OT, homies hour 2. A couple of comments in the live chat. After Fareed asked the question, wasn't the transaction amount lowered to 6K to trigger a review?
It used to be 10K. It went from 10 to 6. Anything over, it used to be 10, you could walk into a bank, do a money transaction and all whatever else. But they lowered it to 6 because of stuff like this. And a lot of fraud stuff and embezzlement and people not paying taxes on money. So absolutely, Afton, you are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Big facts.
Another comment in the live chat. Tim Lyons running through the jungle. Bring me that 16 million in big bills, my guy. No tracing where it went. Big facts. Big facts. And Claude Bishop, he said he was going to send us $500, but the chat button is down. Claude, in case you want to be with Ippy himself, you better relax. Or better yet, how about this? We won't send you there. Just go to the Matrix. Take a time out. Let's move on.
Yellow card, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. We talked about Shohei Ohtani, but we're not off baseball just yet. Not just yet. You guys, I know it's 12 games into the season. It's still early, but all of us had our teams going over 500 this year in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
How's that looking so far? I know it's only 1/16 of the season so far.
Yep.
How you all feeling? How's those Reds there going, Tate?
The big trash.
We're actually 1 game behind the Cubs, who are 7-5. The Reds are 6-6. We dragging the Chicago White Sox across the diamond right now, 7-1.
Good job.
In the 7th. So what I said, I believe it's on the know-it-alls, is that the Reds will not spend 1 game below 500 this entire season.
He did say that.
So at 6-6, it was on the line. They getting the win. They should be able to get a win streak against the Cubs, put a little bit of cushion under that, and we should start to take off. But
do not confuse the White Sox with the Cubs, please and thank you.
Well, like I said, y'all 1 game ahead of us. 7.
All I heard was behind. There you go. Thank you.
Selective hearing, but yeah. So the Reds is not starting out as hot as I would have wanted them to start it. With 12 games, and I would have wanted them to be like 9-3. You know what I mean? Win every series, 2 games of 3, 3 games of 4. But it's not there yet. But it's going to be starting to trend in a positive way sometime soon. From my baseball team, that's what I got for you.
Pay, before you ask that question, put up Pittsburgh Toddy's comment, man, because I got to get some clarity on something, man. We're talking about, do I think that I didn't say 50. I said 77. The projection was 77.
You said 50. It's definitely out there in the air.
I'm going to go back and check.
The other person on
you'll have to watch the tape.
Fans First Sport Network, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jeff Hartman, he said 77, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they ain't winning no 77. They ain't winning ain't no way they winning no 77.
Speaking of other teams that be dragging the White Sox around, B,
what up, though?
What's up with them Detroit Tigers?
7-4, up right now, 5-0 on those Twins. So that would put me with the highest winning percentage out of the group right now. But luckily for us, we have played some pretty trash baseball teams. So we need to be at this point in order to get to that, 80 games that I was wanting us to get to. So we'll see.
I think you said 83, if I'm not mistaken.
82, I think it was.
Something like that. Yeah.
There's a 4-game increase over last year.
Tate already said what my team is doing. They're 7-5, 1 game better than Cincinnati. In case you want to hear Tate say that part. The game just started. We are on our West Coast trip right now. We're in the top of the first, playing the Seattle Mariners. I'll let you all know how that goes. G, bring it on home for us. What are your you ought to win the league last year, but what are the Philadelphia Phillies up to?
We didn't win the league last year. Atlanta Braves did. We finished second.
No, the Diamondbacks won the league last year.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about as far as our division. Yeah, but we went to the chip. We just took the L. But we 7-7 right now. Man, we got injuries everywhere. Man, we start this mess out every year the same way. Man, our catcher got cracked in the throat the other night. Man, they thought that boy. Listen, I have never in my life ever heard of a catcher getting cracked in the throat and being put in a concussion protocol. I have never in my life ever heard that in my life. But we started every year the same story. We start off slow. We 7-7. We ain't under 500. We in second place in our division. We're gonna be all right, bro. I know you playing the violin, but I just need the Cubs to make the playoffs first, bro. They ain't seen no part of the playoffs ever. they ain't seen no. Philly gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, it's a long time. That's a long time when you take the 4 off of it.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So yeah, they ain't seen no parts. So y'all team just need to make it. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be there.
That's my second Bernie Mac reference tonight, by the way, if anybody's counting at home.
Big facts. Big facts. You know, we 7-7. That's what it is. Hey, you know, it is what it is. We're sitting about the same pace the Reds and the Cubbies are sitting. Same pace. All the same.
Whoa. You're on
Yo,
pace
one
to
game
finish
over
with 81.
500.
We're two.
Oh,
I know that's two. There was a reason why I asked you last, G, because like your team, bringing up the rear in math and in wins. Get it together.
The Cubs is trash. That's how I'm getting it together. They big trash. And the Reds gonna stomp a hole in them.
Player.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Enough of these teams that's in the off season and just started their season. It's playoff time. Get up, man. Get your levels up, guys. Come on. Bring them up. We're in the second half of the second hour. Are you guys turning into puck boys now? Where's my hockey? Where's the hockey enthusiasm? B, I'm starting with you, and you know why I'm starting with you.
I'll tell you what, my Detroit Red Wings have proverbially crapped the bed. What would Stink say? They crapped in their helmet.
They trash.
Yeah, they had it right there on the doorstep, man. They could have taken it, and they couldn't beat some subpar teams, losing to Washington and the Penguins back to back. But I will say this: living in Pittsburgh, you know, Penguins were sellers at the trade deadline, and Sid the Kid is fighting Father Time and said, "Not so fast." Trying to sneak in there.
You guys Penguin fans as well over there in coming out of Three Rivers Stadium or whatever it's called nowadays?
No, that's they're at PPG Paints Arena.
PPG Paints Arena. I'm gonna write that down. It's a mouthful, Freaky Friday, but I'm gonna write it down anyway.
It's a mouthful.
Player.
He the one out there acting up. It ain't me, Tate. Don't let him. Don't go for it, man. Don't go for it. He acting up.
Hey, man.
I'm a Blue Jackets fan, bro, and they big trash.
That's not like you, G. I got you. You usually ride the bandwagon. I mean, you usually pick better teams. I'm sorry.
Nope. When they first came on board and Columbus got a professional hockey team, I had to ride with them, man. I don't want to be no bandwagon jumper. I got them from the rip. I said, that's my squad, and I'm sticking to them. And they garbage. They horrible. They ain't going to see no part of the playoffs. So my season is done as far as paying attention to what's going on hockey land.
All right. That sucks, man. Well, man, that gives you more time to get more mocks in, right?
Big facts.
Big facts. Well, Tate, man, you checking out some of this hockey coverage? Playoff time. They say playoff hockey is the best.
I would imagine it's the best. I've been to a couple hockey games, a couple Capital games, and it's exhilarating, man. Hockey. I mean, I don't think the Caps are doing too good right now, so I don't anticipate seeing them in the playoffs. But hockey is. I mean, I probably won't go to a game because they won't be in the playoffs. But I've been, like I said, to a few, and I really enjoyed it, man. The checking against the boards and just you can hear the speed of the skates and everything, man. Yeah, I like watching the hockey game in person more so than I would on television.
Yeah, you can get killed out there. You can get killed out there, bro.
No one's
straight killed
died at a hockey game.
Man, people have been injured real bad, way worse than any other sport I know.
Yeah, the guy died this year.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Not in the NHL. It was across the pond.
We do a football show. You know, somebody actually did die on the field. You know, not too long ago.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
And he did get comeback player of the year.
He said,
Should have. He came back. He is risen. You know.
He came back, but he didn't play.
Smoked a fake punt and made him lose in the playoffs. That's what he did. He smoked a fake punt.
Listen, man, it takes a lot just to come back from death, man. Give him a break.
And he's doing a lot of good philanthropic work over here too.
Big fact.
Got to take a chance of life. Give somebody else a second chance, right? That's the way I think about it.
What B Dirt say they got 100 from Afton?
Everything.
That's what I'm saying, man. We was on here one day last week. Remember Pay? Big G, somebody was saying Pay was the greatest. I said,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's watching Pay. I said, Pay must be throwing some Diddy parties. Somebody said Pay's the greatest. I can't remember who it was.
I was, I'm dedicated to this show, man. So I try in all my travels to still go live wherever I'm at. But it is very difficult to do that because I'm in a different time zone and you're on other people's time. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna stress my co-hosts out. This time I just let them know, hey, look, I just gonna do it. You all go on without me. And while you all were on last Friday, I was hanging out in the good city, best city in the world, Chicago. My best friend had a birthday party. She turned 40. But Friday, I was throwing some axes. I said that wrong. I was what do you call that? Axe throwing.
Yeah, they got him at the bowling alley here in my hometown. They got a bowling alley.
Right. And
hey, but Pay, I want some clarity though. Are you for the streets? Are you of the streets? Or are you the streets? Which one?
I am the streets. The streets is me.
Where I got to get my sign. Where my sign at? Keep talking. Go ahead. Where my sign at?
But I was axe throwing, and just like some of the comments said last week, and as they say this week, I am the greatest.
You're the greatest at the axe throwing?
No doubt.
Hey.
With them Diddy parties, them things get pretty wild.
Pay said he is him. He is him of the streets.
I am the streets. I am the streets. That's just what it is. But we have sped through this because I wanted to talk about our main topic. I wanted to give as much runway as possible to do this. Hockey playoffs have started. You guys are puck boys, but are you also ready for the end of the NBA season? Happening Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Last day of the season is Sunday, so we got the play-in starting Tuesday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the playoff matchups, well, not most, because maybe I think 4 matchups are already set, but I think you can pretty much ascertain where everything's going to land. What is the most anticipated first round matchup that you are looking forward to? And G, I think I know where you're going with this, so I'm gonna just let you go. I'm gonna lay out and let you answer that. Go ahead.
I don't know yet. I don't know because there's some stuff still to be decided, man. In the West and in the East. I know the Cavs about to get a big win, 125 over 120, 15 seconds left in the Pacers-Cavs game. So that's going to be a big win for them. That helps push them up. But it looks like the Knicks is going to win too. But the Milwaukee Bucks got smoked. So it ain't, it might not be able to jump and get them. Yeah, it might not be able to jump and get them. But if I had to go right now based on the current seedings, the Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks is the series I want to see, and I'm gonna watch the Dallas Mavericks get smoked by the LA Clippers, bro. That's the matchup I'm looking to see. I don't think Giannis and them can get them. I mean, not Giannis, Luka and them. I don't think Luka and them can get them. They got dogs.
We know who you're hating on. It's cool.
It ain't no hate. They got Kawhi Leonard. They got Kawhi Leonard, Westbrook, James Harden, and George. Dallas ain't beating that. That ain't beat. That's playoff time. They assembled that team not for the regular season. They assembled them for the playoffs. So that's what I'm talking about. Dallas is up out of here if it's a 4-5.
Aren't you tired of seeing the Clippers and the Mavericks though, G?
Nope. Not when I see them about to get smoked by the Clippers. The Clippers about to smoke the Mavericks. They assembled the team for the playoffs and they ready to ride. That's what I'm saying. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Clippers to beat down them dang on Dallas Mavericks.
Same question for you, Tate, man. What matchup are you most looking forward to? But before you answer that, I got a double question for you. What team has let you down the most this season?
It's the same answer.
Oh.
Ooh.
The Lakers let me down, but they're gonna bring me back up. I mean, I could easily say the Cavs, but they going about where I expect them to be. Seed 4, seed 3. The Lakers, the 10 seed though, in the play-in.
Yeah.
But they gonna beat Golden State, and then get through that and go take on Denver. And I'm calling my big G burner upset. Lakers take out Denver Nuggets.
The Lakers beat the Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Bet corner time.
Hold on.
They got to get there first.
What's the time stamp on that? 40?
Bet
like
corner
this.
time. If it go down, bet corner time. I'll bet it.
I like that. I like the cojones on that.
It seems like this would be it's like this would be one big G. You want to take a little bit of my cash, man? That's easy money, right?
No. The Lakers ain't good. The Lakers probably might not get past Golden State. Golden State done won 9 of the last 10.
But what I'm saying is, I'd rather bet cash than corner time on this. And it's I mean, you the super favorite.
We might bet, but I want to bet both.
When it's time, I'll bet both.
Man, I want to bet both. Ain't no way.
Same amount of corner time for the same amount of cash.
Oh, that's a big bet. That's a big bet. Yeah. If it get, that's a bet. It'll be next week. We'll be talking about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a big bet.
So if you want me to do 20 minutes, you'll be willing to risk that 20, that dub.
Sure would. It sounds like a bet to me. Beat her, hurry, and I'm getting that paper ready because ain't no way.
I'll bet you a whole show. I'll bet you the regular show and overtime.
That's the biggest quarter time bet in history.
So that's $120 bet, right?
That's 120. Well, 125 because Big G's gonna push us over.
Ooh, 125 minutes and $125. Oh my God, that's the biggest bet ever.
I'm not betting that, Big G.
Take it, man. Ain't no way.
Take it, huh? Take that.
But yeah, man. I mean,
come on, Diddy.
I like the Cavs just won, which is good.
Yep.
Now I think they go up to 48-33. So, the Knicks are 48-32.
So this is where it gets weird for me answering this question, right? Because originally, a couple weeks ago, I was looking at how things were shaking up, and I thought to myself, "Ooh, this is where Boston's going to fall flat on their face. Miami going to get them in the first round again." But Miami looked like it might be a wrap on the Jimmy Butler thing.
Again, Miami beat Milwaukee in the first round last year.
If they catch them this year, they're going to beat them again.
So they beat Boston. So they beat them last year. Yeah.
They had to beat Milwaukee and Boston.
So I thought they'd catch them again, and but then the other thing is with Milwaukee, losing again, it looks like, man, New York's probably I think they might overtake them. If they do, I was really looking forward to that New York Sixers matchup. But now that looks like I don't believe in that.
If Philly win tonight, they jumped to 6, though.
I think G took the. So either way, I don't think they're going to be there. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I like that matchup. I think Big G took the one I really would like to watch, Clippers and the Mavs. But I'm gonna go. I want to see Oklahoma City and New Orleans. I just think that's entertaining basketball.
Oh, but OKC can still finish number 1 though. They can still if they get a dub.
No, they can't. The Nuggets locked it up. It's locked up. Then they beat Minnesota the other night.
Oh, so Denver locked it up. So the best they can be is a 2 seed. Okay,
right.
Minnesota's got a 2 seed right now.
Yeah. But OKC's winning tonight, though.
Phoenix is interesting, too. I mean, there's a lot of good matchups, man.
But OKC ain't win tonight, and they're going to be the 2. They're going to be the 2 after the night.
Why did Minnesota lose?
I think so. I just was looking at the scores.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I just was looking at the score, seriously.
You just made that up.
Minnesota's tied 80-80 with the Atlanta Hawks right now in the fourth quarter.
Yep. And OKC play. Who they play?
The Thunder beat
the Bucks.
They beating the Bucks.
Yeah, 101-85. So if they win and Minnesota lose, they go to number 2. And that means they probably have to play Phoenix. Oh, they might take that. Might be adios muchachos for real. Okay.
I I like how Cleveland just beat the Pacers. So now the Pacers are 46-35, put them in a dead tie with the 76ers. And let me tell you right now, the number 2 seed in the East.
And the Magic pay. It's a 3-way tie.
Okay. Well, the number 2 seed in the East is shaking in their boots. They do not want Philadelphia to finish outside of the top 6 because they do not want that smoke. They do not want that smoke. No, they don't. When the 76ers have Joel Embiid, they have a higher win percentage than anybody in the East. They just put it,
including Boston.
Including Boston. That's correct. I'm playing with numbers. If they get into they have to fall into the play-in, and they're going to easily beat the AFC Miami. They're going to easily smoke them because Bam don't want it. And then they're going to have to go see Milwaukee, and Milwaukee, led by Doc Rivers, is going to show you why he's always bouncing around from overrated position to overrated position. Yeah, that is the most anticipated. I'm waiting to see. I just want to see who Philadelphia is going to beat in the first round. Who are they going to beat on their home floor? Is it going to be New York?
It'll probably be Milwaukee because if Giannis don't play, they're going to get smoked.
If Giannis do play, they'll get smoked anyway.
I don't know about if he do play. But if he's injured like that and he misses a game or two in that series,
I kind of got faith in the Bucks pulling it together for at least the first round.
At least the first.
I would love to see Milwaukee get bounced out and Cleveland win their first round series. Hey, we got a pathway to the conference finals.
Cleveland, cool, right? We stay right here and play the Magic. I'm cool right here.
Yep.
Why is that?
I don't want to go up to 3 and potentially play the Sixers or the Heat like that.
They might get Indiana though. I ain't scared of Indiana.
We just beat it. That 4-5 locked in though. I just give me the Magic. I'm good.
I'm taking it. Our chat does not want to.
No, they don't.
Talk about basketball whatsoever.
They don't. They are having a football conversation over there, and they are going at it. So
Nurtured Nugs, no Diddy. I believe that is Flower.
No doubt.
I think it's a Flower reference. Hopefully, Emmitt Smith is the NFL's all-time rushing leader with 18,355 career rushing yards. Smith is the only runner in NFL history to lead in rushing yards, touchdowns, and had a 3-time Super Bowl championship.
So they arguing about who's the best running back of all time?
I drive a Lincoln. What are we talking about here? Who cares?
Yeah, they're arguing about who's the best. Thanks, Mean Joe. He kicked it off. He was telling me that he's got Walter Payton as number 1. And then it devolved into a what about Emmett conversation, because that's every time you have a conversation about running backs, somebody's got to say, what about Emmett? What about him? I'm like, Emmett's cool. Emmett's great. No shade to Emmett, but there's a clear hierarchy we have my running backs. Your hierarchy might be different than mine, but we all got the same names. Walter, Sweetness, Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, and this is where I probably will differ from you all, but I got LT coming up right behind that.
Man, the argument starts and ends with Jim Brown. Stop it. Emmett was a great back. Emmett was a great back. Walter Payton was a great back. Barry Sanders was a great back. But it's hard for me to say this because I'm a diehard Steeler fan. But Jim Brown was that thing, bro. Jim Brown was that thing.
What about it?
And I certainly agree with Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. I'm not putting LT. He was. I'd probably take Marshall Faulk over LT, but neither one are probably in my top 5. I got Eric Dickerson and Marcus Allen.
Oh,
it's LT had the best running back season I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot because Barry Sanders had the number 2 and 3 best running back seasons I ever saw, followed by Adrian Peterson, his MVP season. That little stretch of his peak right there, amazing.
That's just it though, little stretch.
I mean, everybody has a little stretch. Everybody has a little stretch. I mean,
when I think of LT, man, I think I'm sitting out a playoff game over there behind his shield with a coat on, being soft.
Yeah, big facts.
That's what I think of.
Big facts. No chip having. Want to be the dude. Got no.
No, that's not great running backs on no chips because Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Chips are a quarterback equalizer. Let's leave that to them. Wide receivers, running backs, everybody else. Chips don't mean the chips is not in the conversation. It's just what did you do on the field? And if you just leave it there, you know, Barry, he's on the Mount Rushmore. Everybody's Mount Rushmore. So was
There's
Sweetness.
three
so was
that
Jim
are all
Brown.
the same, and then the last one's kind of a wild card.
Yeah. I got
Jim
it.
Brown,
Walter Payton, and Barry Sanders is on everybody's Mount Rushmore.
So yeah, I agree, B Dirt. So Big G, Pay. So you obviously you picked him. You taking LT over Marshall Faulk?
No way.
It's a splitting hairs to me. Marshall Faulk was great. He had a great peak as well. It's about the same length as Freaky Friday as LT's. It's it was about a good 3-year burst, and it was fantastic. He was the engine that ran the greatest show on turf. But I mean, if I
do the chip
31 touchdowns in a season is crazy.
The chip is not a separator though.
He had the greatest offense ever seen at that point. They was giving it to teams from all angles. Freaky Friday.
So wait. Barry Sanders is we all agree he's in the top. He had a 10-year sample size, right? If you shrink the sample size down 3 years, Terrell Davis won neck and neck with Barry Sanders. Neck and neck. Terrell Davis was a dog.
Terrell Davis also
was a dog.
Peak, very small peak.
No, 7 years. He killed the league for
Terrell
7
Davis?
years.
Not for a full 7 years. He had a good 3 or 4 years.
Come on, man.
Good 3 or 4 years.
I wouldn't even give him 4. I gave him 2.5.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know
He
about all that.
He had the back-to-back years, and he had another maybe a year stretching it, or maybe another great year after that. And that was it.
I mean, even dudes like Edgerrin James. Edgerrin James had like a
okay. Oh no, you're doing too much. Edgerrin James is not in the conversation.
Just saying.
He had 1,000 yards 4 times.
Who, TD?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
over 1,000. Over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
But his elite is just those Super Bowl
years. He had 2,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2,000 yards, followed that up with 211, followed that with 282, followed that with 701.
In his first 4 years, Big G was getting carried away. Per usual.
But I like I said, it's Jim Brown for me, bro. I mean, it's Jim Brown. I think all the rest of them are great, but it's Jim Brown for me.
Question from Claude.
Absolutely, Sterling Sharp should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he could put him in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't want to advocate for more Packers in the Hall of Fame, but if he had to go, I would not be opposed. Take OJ's spot.
Barry Sanders had over twice as many yards
as TD. Yeah. But yeah, Sterling Sharp should be in the Hall.
I think y'all overlooking Adrian Peterson too.
Oh yeah,
Adrian Peterson top
easily
5
in the top.
Yeah.
Easily. If you said Adrian Peterson's in the Mount Rushmore, I wouldn't argue with you. If you say he's top 5, I wouldn't argue with you. I would debate it, but I wouldn't, like tell you crazy.
But you debated and have him like what, 6 or 7?
I would put Adrian Peterson in the same tier line as we put the other running back who just passed.
But
I would put him right in that top 10 area, but not in the top 5.
But if somebody did put him on Mount Rushmore, you wouldn't give him any lashings for it, is what you're saying.
No lashings. No.
Is Adrian Peterson better than Eric Dickerson? That's saying
that's close one. That's close one. That's a good comp. That's a good comp.
That's a good comp. It's close. It's definitely a good comp in styles. But I grew up watching ED, man. No Diddy. Pause.
No doubt.
All right, we had homework to start the show, fellas. Most controversial athlete.
Can I go first?
Yes, please.
Thank you. So I don't got to worry about trying to find nobody different. I got recency bias. Give me Caitlin Clark.
Ooh, that's number 5 or number 1?
I'm
controversial.
5.
All right.
Yeah, not controversial. I'm just thinking what's the word, Big G?
Polarizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was not what the homework was, but okay.
Well, take her off the list.
Controversial.
Well, give me Mike Tyson one.
There you go. Now you understand the
Yeah.
assignment.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods,
Yeah.
Oh,
Barry Bonds,
oh.
Yeah.
man, I'd have to probably say MJ and all this gambling, Michael Jordan.
Yes.
All right.
And,
Oh.
B, B, you look like you ready. You look like you ready to get in there. Let's go.
and
Come
since-
on, you know
and
me.
since I said gambling, I guess I got to say Pete Rose.
Bing.
Oh.
There you go.
Go ahead. You can let G go because I got this covered.
Come on, G. What you got?
And in no order, I'm just gonna list off 5.
It's more fun when you put it in order, but come on, we'll take it. We love you.
Well,
Anyway.
I got to figure out my 5, which order, but I know the 5 that I want to put in there.
Okay.
Tanya Harding.
Ooh,
Good one.
that's yeah. Okay. All right. That's a little high, but okay. Let's go.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Controversial. OJ Simpson.
Ooh, that's a shocker. That's an upset.
Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete Rose.
Okay.
That's
right.
my 5.
What you got for us, B?
I'm gonna do 5 that they didn't say.
I like it.
I'm gonna start off with number 5, an ode to Pittsburgh. Doc Ellis threw a no-hitter on LSD.
Big facts. That is
Player.
big facts. That is
Yeah,
big facts.
That's controversial. I never heard of it. Why is it controversial?
Taking
'Cause he was
LSD and
high.
then pitching in a Major League Baseball game?
Yeah,
A
he
little
was
bit
high.
controversial.
I just never heard of it. Okay.
Oh, you gotta look it up, man.
Look it up.
The Pirates. All right, so we're gonna do number 4. I'm gonna go with somebody who did jail time for a dog ring, Mr. Michael Vick.
Player.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one.
let's see, 4.
I know one I left off. That.
Oh, hold
but I'll see
on.
if you say it.
I might get to it. Hold on a second. Can I get an OLI? I forgot an OLI. Deshaun Watson outside looking in with a bottle of Jergens.
He on the cusp. He on the cusp. He on the cusp.
Number 3, you can't drag your woman out of an elevator. Ray Rice, number 3.
Player.
Oh, good one. Good one, B-Dirt.
Number 2, almost unraveled Major League Baseball single-handedly because of the steroids era. Jose Canseco.
Player.
Good one.
And number
Good
1, I don't even know what to say about this man, Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, that's
Player.
my honorable mention. That
Come
was my
on
honorable
now.
mention. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez was definitely. He was. Man, I watched a documentary on him on ESPN the other day. Man, dude was different, bro.
Whoa.
Dude was big different. Like, man, like, man, it's just hard to say how different he was.
Yeah, he was
really
like,
different.
whoa.
Yeah, like, are you serious? You know, him, and then I watched the thing with him and the Pouncey boys were down there at the Gators with Urban Meyer. Man, them boys was wild, man. Wild.
Can't watch that stuff.
Claude said a good one. He said 1968 Olympic podium stance. I got that picture over there,
Hey,
Claude.
Antonio Brown, I did give some thought to Antonio Brown.
Mhm.
Lance Armstrong, I get.
Mhm.
I just don't care about people riding bikes. That's exercising.
Yeah.
So I got my 5. I got 2 OLIs. 2. My first OLI, Mike Vick.
Mhm.
It's controversial. It didn't make the cut. Sorry. Second OLI, Barry Bonds.
Ooh.
All right. Those two didn't make the top 5 outside looking in. Just outside. They pissed off a lot of
Ray
people.
Caruth there. Thanks, Mean Joe.
Dang, that's my number 5, Ray Caruth.
There it is. Boom.
Carolina Panthers. Carolina.
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
was
I was-
going on. A lot was going on.
When y'all first said that, I was thinking,
And he locked
Rod
himself in the trunk.
Yeah, Ray Trunk Caruth. Yes.
A lot was going on.
Controversial. Very controversial.
G said a lot was going on.
It was.
Oh,
A whole lot was going on with Ray
a
Cruz.
whole lot
bro.
was going on there.
A whole lot.
Number 4, Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
All the way down at 4. Okay.
Yeah. Number 3, Lance Armstrong. You can't. Everything he did up here, and it got brought back down when he found out that, hey man, you was a liar, man. You and your one pelota.
That's horrible. Keep going, man.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's what I said. That's
How
what
you,
I said.
how you know that man got one pelota?
Because he ate grape nut for breakfast.
No Diddy. I almost say no Diddy, so one of y'all can say no doubt. Lord have mercy. Keep going, man. Who else you got, Pay?
Number 2. Here's a shocker. Orenthal James Simpson.
That's not a shocker. Shoot, that boy numero uno.
Here's the one that you all didn't say. Number 1, most controversial athlete. Former Super Bowl starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, but he was controversial for a good thing, though, man. For a good cause, bro. He was controversial. He was very controversial.
Yeah, controversial. But that's probably polarizing too, though.
Yeah,
he
very,
didn't do nothing
very,
bad.
Little
very
column A,
polarizing.
little column B.
Salt and pepper. Everybody, thank you for showing up for the Homies Hour 1 and Hour 2. If you enjoyed our baseball segment earlier, there's plenty of other baseball talk you can get ad nauseum all over the Fans First Sports Network. It is everywhere, and especially if you like hearing about that team that just got dragged by the Cincinnati Reds and got swept by the Detroit Tigers to start the season. That be the Chicago White Sox. Check them out at the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel on YouTube. And we just gave you a whole bunch of basketball talk. Where can you get more basketball talk? Of course, that's so Cavalier. That's rather
You murdered it.
That's rather Cavalier podcast, headed up by the great Tate right there, and Big G. That they're gonna take care of you all throughout the playoffs as their Cavs head to the.
Hey, Big G, we need to
finals.
go right now too, Big G.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Mr. Woods, Cy here missed 85% of the show. Only saw the last 15 minutes. It was fun. Don't worry about it. Catch it on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcast. Listen to it in your car. Or do what I do with with some of my friends here and supporting their thing. Turn it on while you're at work. Turn the volume all the way down. Put it at 3.5 times speed. Listen to all of them over and over and over again so they get those downloads. Boom.
Hey man, B Dirk Pay. I don't want to get emotional, man, but after every show, man, we get a whole lot of great show, guys. It was fun, a lot of positive compliments. We really appreciate it, is all I'm saying. And I don't want to get teary-eyed here, but I appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
We all appreciate it. But just like B Dirt said, check it out. We're all over the place. If you want more basketball coverage, you can also find it at your Chi City Bulletin Board. Talk about the Bulls and other basketball because the Bulls are not very good. So we got to fill up that time with some other stuff. They're all over wherever you get your podcast, both shows, and are also located on YouTube. You can find That's Rather Cavalier at the
Fans First Sports Network, baby.
There
you
you
know
go.
I go.
And Chi City Bulletin Board is also periodically on the Fans First Sports Network YouTube page, but also at the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan.
Pay, is y'all gonna be having playoff shows?
We will have playoff shows, even though if the Bulls are not in the playoffs.
I mean, Bull playoff shows.
They in the play-in, though. They in the play-in.
They in the play-in.
They in the play-in.
They're gonna smoke the Hawks and then get put out the next round.
Be dirty thinking about the first pick again. Number 1 overall
in this draft.
Yeah.
Anybody want to trade up?
Right. That'd probably be real. Probably a lot of people wouldn't want to do that. Y'all should draft Bronny #1 overall.
You get
I
LeBron.
tried to talk some of my co-hosts into doing that. They said no. I said Bronny could be a good look on the Windy City Bulls. Let him rock out in the G League for a little while. And you never know. If you get Bronny, you definitely might get the Kings show up too. So
Right.
Oh, it ain't no
You
definitely. He is showing up.
you got to think the long game, man. You got to think the long
Well,
game.
it ain't that long. 2 or 3 years at the most. You get daddy.
That's better than all the other washed up late 30-year-olds that they've been signing the last 20 years. Get this one. Get this
Hey
one.
man, real quick, we gotta go. But hey, and Ma's not here, Big G. But whose comment is that from? That's from I don't want to mess up the name, Big G. You wouldn't mess up all the names.
Swoozy G. Swoozy, I'll mess it up. Go ahead, man. Keep going on.
You said you love hanging with the homies, man. Thanks, man. We love hanging with you, man. Thanks for being here with us, definitely. But hey, man, is Bron in the top 5 MVP conversation this year?
LeBron?
No, I
top
wouldn't.
5? No, not this year.
Not at the ninth seed. No, should be, but not at the ninth seed. Got to stay consistent.
Okay.
But like we were saying, it is. You got to swing for the fences. You got to think the long game. And what's more better than thinking the long game is draft. You got to draft. And it is draft season 13 days away. Fans First Sports Network and all the great sports shows, especially at Steel Curtain Network, the Bear Claw Pod, where the Running Through the Jungle, we're all over the place. You got to check them out because it's going to get spicy over the next 2 weeks. Check us out. We're all, like I said, all over everywhere you get your podcast. Apple, Google, no longer Google, YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere.
You know where you're gonna be able to catch everybody, all the whole crew on the Know It Alls podcast, because we're gonna do a live draft special with the whole Know It Alls team. We're talking to Ma. We're trying to work out the date, but it's gonna be quick, fast, in a hurry. So you might get something tomorrow. So you might get the invite tomorrow, but we're trying to work it out. Live mock draft, and we're doing a live draft show on the Know It Alls podcast for sure. A live draft show. So what you said, time? You got to know the time. I got you.
Oh man.
Hey,
draft will be right around the corner.
I'm working what I'm trying to work, bro. Listen, for everybody rocking to us in the live chat, Know It Alls YouTube channel, Know It Alls podcast, live draft show, live mock draft show.
You guys all listen to the Know It Alls. You already know. Their mock draft going to be late. It's going to be scheduled at 6 o'clock. They're going to show up at 6:08. Everybody, that's just the way it's going to be.
Hey, Pay. Choo, 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 choo.
Yep.
Get your train back on the track, man.
Come on, man. All right, look. We appreciate everybody for showing up, but thanks a lot. But we can also use the support elsewhere. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Once you subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again, download, undownload, re-download again. Fellas, it was great. Once again, it's Friday, but gotta be able to do. Arrest Brett Favre, and at the end of the day gotta end. Peace.